Hey guys, I am working on one of your assignments right now in science. So right now I am just in your 8th grade science class. It's her agenda. She wants you to do the crash course. There is a Zoom today. But this is the assignment that I worked on. So read pages 24 and 34 in your textbook, answer these questions. So if I go into the bad astronomy, I'll scroll down to the project launch. And then you should have done this last week. At least I know that I helped you guys with this last week. You should have also done the doodle notes last week. And now this is what I'm going to be working on right now. All right, I'm going to start. All right, question number 1 says the position of the moon, earth, and the sun causes A, weather, precipitation, and solar flares, phases of the moon, eclipses, and tides, Egyptians' calendars, Stonehenge, and Earth's orbit. This one is going to be B, phases of the moon, eclipses, and tides. And I found this on page 25. Question 2, when the Earth's shadow falls on the moon, the shadow causes a new moon, a full moon, a lunar eclipse, or a solar eclipse. So I found this on page 27, and it is a lunar eclipse. How many days does it take the moon to revolve once around the Earth? So this is right in the first section of your textbook. This is going to be under motions of the moon. It is 27.3 days. And number 4, how can we see the moon if it doesn't produce light? It's a question a lot of people ask. The moon isn't just a light source, so it needs to get that light from somewhere. And so it talks about this on page 25, and it reflects from the sun. So think of the sun as this big burning fire out in the solar system. It's so bright that the moon's surface is reflecting that light, and that's what we're seeing on Earth. Number 5, the phases of the moon you see depends on how much of the sunlit of the moon's faces on Earth. That is your answer. And I found that it's in bold on page 25 as well. So right at the bottom of the page there, if you opened up to page 25, it's right there in black bold letters. The combined forces of the sun and moon pulling in the same direction produce blank tides. This, if you run through your sections, talks about tides, specifically on page 33, and it's going to be spring tides. All right, tides occur mostly because of differences in how much of the blank pulls on the Earth. This is, when you think of all the things that we're talking about, the moon. Tides occur by how much the moon pulls on the Earth. And this can be found on page 32, also in bold and black letters. All right, so hopefully this helps. Get this done, submit it, get the points. All right, talk later.